Harmony was a curious 12-year-old who loved looking up at the stars in the night sky. She often wondered about the twinkling stars and the secrets they held. One evening, as she sat on her rooftop, a small, shiny object landed softly beside her. It was an invitation from her friend Joshua. "Harmony, meet me at the observatory at midnight." Josh. Excited and intrigued, Harmony set her alarm and prepared for the journey. Little did she know, her life was about to change in the most extraordinary way. At midnight, Harmony arrived at the observatory. There, she met her friend Joshua, a boy her age with bright, sparkly eyes. He was a star enthusiast, just like her. Joshua explained that they were going on a galactic adventure to learn about the universe and its wonders. "First, let's talk about some basics," Joshua began. "A satellite is an object that orbits around a planet. For example, the Moon is a natural satellite of Earth, and humans also make satellites that help us with communication and observation." Harmony's eyes widened with excitement. She knew that this was just the beginning. Next, Joshua pointed to the sky. "See those twinkling stars?" A star is a massive, glowing ball of gas, just like the sun. "Look at the patterns that they form in the sky, that's called a constellation." One famous constellation is Orion, which looks like a hunter. With excitement, Joshua said, "Look, there's Orion right there." "That's amazing," Harmony said, as she scribbled notes in her journal. Joshua continued, "A planet is a celestial body that orbits a star. Planets don't produce their own light, they reflect the light of their star. Our solar system has 8 planets, and the one we live on is Earth." Harmony's mind buzzed with questions. "What's a shooting star?" Joshua grinned. "Those are actually meteors. When a meteoroid enters Earth's atmosphere, it burns up, and creates a bright streak of light. If a piece of it lands on Earth, it's called a meteorite. Comets, on the other hand, are icy bodies that orbit the Sun in an elongated orbital way. They orbit a few years to several thousands of years. They also have a bright head and a long, glowing tail. One famous comet is Halley's Comet, which appears every 76 years. Joshua then drew an oval shape. Most planets have orbits shaped like this, it's called an ellipse. This shape is not like a perfect circle, yet not as elongated as the orbit of a comet. As they stargazed, Joshua shared stories of ancient astronomers. Joshua mentioned, there was a great philosopher and scientist named Aristotle who made many observations about the world. He believed Earth was the center of the universe, it's called the geocentric theory, and some of his ideas actually laid the groundwork for future astronomers. Ptolemy also believed in the geocentric theory, where Earth was at the center of the universe, and everything else orbited around it. But then came Copernicus and Galileo. They supported the heliocentric theory, which is what we use now. It says the Sun is at the center, and planets, including Earth, orbit around it. Harmony was fascinated. Galileo also observed moons orbiting Jupiter and saw that Venus exhibited a full set of phases, all from a homemade telescope. What he saw proved that everything does not revolve around Earth, Joshua added. Harmony noticed the changing sky as dawn approached and said, "Look, the sun is rising, it's almost morning." Joshua explained, "Did you know that we experience night and day because Earth rotates on its axis? When our side of Earth faces the sun, it's day. When it faces away, it's night." He continued, "Then the seasons change because of the Earth's tilt as it orbits the sun. This causes different parts of Earth to get different amounts of sunlight throughout the year." As dawn broke, Harmony and Joshua returned to the observatory. Harmony felt enlightened and inspired. "Thank you, Josh. I've learned so much. This has been awesome." Joshua smiled. "The universe is full of wonders. Keep exploring, and you'll discover even more." With a wave, Joshua left, leaving Harmony with a great treasure of knowledge and a heart full of dreams. After Joshua left, Harmony knew her journey had just begun, and from this day forward the stars would always be her guide.